Hey, all you cool cats and kittens out there. We're going to go ahead and move from the isometric to the multi-view for your puzzle piece project. Before I really kind of get going any farther, I think it's a good opportunity to remember that we do have to color code a little bit. We have the right side or the side of it, the sides that we can see are going to be red. Right side is red. We even have this little piece here. Excellente. We're going to go ahead do this model over here, the right side. We're going to quickly color the sides that we see red. Remember, the top is blue, blue like the sky. All right, look at that. Here's another piece. Here's another piece. Another piece. And then over here. All right, so we're almost done with this part. Up, and as I noticed here, I missed this sort of side right here. That should be red too. And then the front is green. So we'll just quickly get the front here to be green. This is the big surface, the surface that has sort of the most sort of, I don't know, style, pizzazz to it. That should always kind of be the front view. Most detailed, I guess. Maybe that's better than pizzazz. But there we go. I've colored them. We're going to go ahead and work with a purple first. We're going to grab a pair of scissors. We're going to go ahead and cut it out. Now, I notice a lot of times when you guys put it, you think you have to kind of put the lines straight or curved, whatever. You want lines to go vertical. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and glue stick that down, or you can tape it down. I've got myself a little tape right here. So we're going to go ahead, grab a few pieces of tape. And there we go. We taped it down. Pretty good to work with. I would probably go ahead and build a cube model out of it so you can kind of see what it looks like as you're working with it. So here's the puzzle piece again if you needed to see it. And here we go. I got my piece. I did this because I think it might be easier to see sort of the sides and the front. So I'm going to go ahead and do the front here real quick. Before I do that, though, I am going to fill out the bottom with my name. The title, this is the purple piece, so I'm going to put purple. Today's date you would put in. Today is the 19th, and 6E, whatever your period happens to be. Now I'm going to go ahead and sort of draw the outline of my front view here. So I notice that it's 4. So I'll just start at the bottom here. 1 up, 2 over, 1 up, 1 in, 2 up, 1 in, down, over, up, over, down 2, in 1, down 2. So that looks pretty much like my model there. If I want, I could pause for a second and quickly color it in green. Again, I recommend having a pencil, and you can use a pencil to kind of make sort of guidelines from the top and bottom. We could also have those go up to the top. So the sides, there we go. And if this is my front and I rotate it to my top, I see from the top here, basically, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of see like this rectangle. So if I notice that it's 2 from the axis, I'm going to just draw the outside of it for right now. And there we go. I drew the top. But I'll notice right here that there are height differences each time. So we'll go ahead, put solid lines, which makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We kind of see all those. We'll sprinkle it with a little blue love. There we go, because it's the top. Now it's time to go to the side. So if this is the front, here's the right side of it. It too looks sort of like the front. I'm sorry, the top or something like that, because it's just single. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 from 1, 2, 3, 4 from the axis. And there we go. I see right here that I have a level change, low to high. But I also have this other piece that's hidden. It's kind of like behind here. So I'll go ahead, put a dotted line right there. So I know that it is sort of hidden from view, just like it is a little bit in my drawing. And there we go. I've made my first isometric. So we're going to quickly get to the other piece. We're going to repeat it. So I'm shooting this video just in case if you need it. If you don't need my video, you can kind of stop and just get going with it right now as you want. All right, so I already got it there. Let's fill out the bottom. Our name. This is the green piece. Today's date is 2/19, 6E, and then whatever we have. I'm going to quickly rebuild the piece for us. I always think that that's the easiest thing to do as we are working. Voila, I have rebuilt it. And let's go ahead and work on that front view. This is my front. So I'm going to start here, 2 the bottom, 2 up, 1 over, up, 2 in, 1 up, over 1, down 1, over 1, down, in, down. Check that out. Easy peasy, nice and easy. It's all one level. I'm going to put in these build lines for me. Just because I know my drawing on either the side or top has to fit and touch those lines. If I flip it up to the top here, I will note that there is just kind of looks like a rectangle. So if I'm 2 from the axis, I'll start 2 from the axis. You're going to find that these drawings are somewhat similar, but here I have a height difference here, which is shown 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 pieces. Go ahead, pick up my green. I'm sorry, colorblind there. That is my blue. Front is green. So why don't we grab the green to get this done real quick. And then let's work on our side. So if this is our front, we rotate it over. This is our side. Notice that it's just a rectangle going up. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the axis. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the axis. And we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is what we see. And that is for our red. So we now have both of our drawings done, our isometrics. We are ready to add dimensions, which will be the next thing that we will learn while we're working at home. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Get her done.